The decision of some members of the All Progressive Congress to challenge the decision of a national leader of the party, Senator Bola Tinubu, who has endorsed Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for second term, may be an indication that the godfather of Lagos politics is losing his grip on the state, writes Adedayo Akinwale, as the country continues to prepare for the next year's general election. The question on the lips of many is who replaces outgoing President Muhammadu Buhari. While the presidential election is unarguably the most important of all elections, governorship elections in some states will be tricky and interesting. As things stand, Mai Mala Birni of Yobe State, Abdurrahman Abdurazak of Kwara State, Inuwa Yaya of Gombe State, and Babagana Zulum of Borno State will win the governorship ticket unopposed. Dakpo Abiodun of Ogun State and Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State will have to slug it out with their opponents. Ever since the former governor of Lagos State and a national leader of the All Progressive Congress APC, Senator Bola Tinubu, left office in 2007, he has been the most formidable godfather in the state and by extension in Nigeria politics. As far as Lagos is concerned, Tinubu decides who gets what, from councillorship position to governorship position without anyone going against his directive. His word is law. Prior to 2019 election, Tinubu ensured that former Governor Akinwumi Ambode was denied the second term ticket despite his acknowledged sterling performance in office. Interventions from APC governors as well as President Buhari did not save Ambode from the impending doom. Against this backdrop, everybody was anxious whether Sanwo-Olu would be given the Ambode treatment or would he be endorsed for a second term in office. Sanwo-Olu couldn't obtain the governorship form because he was waiting for Tinubu's green light. At the end of the day, Tinubu endorsed Sanwo-Olu and Babafemi Hamzat's bid to continue in office beyond 2023. His endorsement of Sanwo-Olu and Hamzat laid to rest the speculation that Tinubu had dumped Sanwo-Olu for a former permanent secretary in the Lagos State Civil Service, Mustapha Oluremi. We have a brilliant governor at the helm of affairs who is supported by his deputy to build an unbreakable team that has raised the bar of excellence in governance in Lagos. I especially thank Dr. Hamzat, who has been a very good assistant and a pillar of support to the governor. Sanwo-Olu, with Hamzat, have raised an impenetrable team. I commend both of you and all of the members of the cabinet. You have all done wonderfully well, and I must say that I am very proud of you, Tinubu said. The raising of Sanwo-Olu's hand by Tinubu was preceded by a motion moved by the Vice Chairman of APC Lagos East, Sadiat Oladunjoye, for open endorsement of the governor by the party's leadership. The motion was seconded by the lawmaker representing Alimosho constituency in the House of Assembly, Kehinde Joseph. The motion attracted a resounding approval from all stakeholders in attendance. Despite his endorsement by Tinubu, Sanwo-Olu, after submitting his APC national form, his political godfather said the party in Lagos would not prevent any aspirant vying for any position from testing their strength at the primaries, noting that all candidates that will be fielded by the party across elective positions must go through a delegate electoral system. He said, aspirants who are showing interest in positions from House of Assembly to governorship, go and get your forms. You are going to contest primaries. There will be not any favoritism in the parties. We want you to contest and test your popularity. Nobody will ask you to step down for another aspirant. Let all aspirants mobilize their supporters. If you win, you win. If you lose, there will be not a refund of the nomination form. Unlike what was witnessed in previous elections, the decision of a former commissioner for energy under the Ambode, Mr. Olawale Oluwo, to obtain nomination form to contest for governorship position in 2023 will be the first time Tinubu's anointed candidate was being challenged by members of the party. Aside Oluwo, a former permanent secretary in the state government, Mustapha Olorunfemi, also picked his own form to challenge the status quo. Former Governor Ambode, who many believe was still bitter about how he was denied the second term ticket, is the only one backing Oluwo. Olorufemi was known to be very close to Tinubu, that he had the courage to pick a nomination form without the knowledge of Tinubu was suspect, especially after Tinubu had endorsed Sanwo-Olu for second term. No doubt Ambode is roaring for a revenge action. He wants to avenge his humiliation in 2019, and he was working with others like Minister of Interior Rauf Aregbesola and those in the political camp of Vice President Yemi Osinbajo to take over the APC and government in Lagos. The move has been gaining traction in recent weeks. Oluwo and Olorunfumi's decision to challenge the godfather of Lagos politics, political analysts believe, may have opened a new vista in the politics of Lagos, thereby raising the question: is Tinubu losing his grip on Lagos? The past years brought a steady infusion of grim news about the handling of the party's affair in the state, much of it caused by the actions and inactions of Tinubu, as some few daring members had challenged his continued leadership. Nevertheless, a strange atmosphere has enveloped the APC in Lagos, which the opposition to Tinubu, especially at the federal level, is determined to achieve. This has got the party leadership in the state anxious. For instance, Ambode has in recent times challenged the party. During the last delegate election, he conducted his own primaries and his team held elections. He even had his own delegate at the national convention held in Abuja. Well, a big question is being put here: is Bola Tinubu losing grip of Lagos politics? And will Ambode pay Tinubu back in his own coin? Politics is a game of interest, and we know Ambode was badly hurt because it's never happened that a returning an incumbent will lose his state. They always make their 2 terms, 8 years, 4 years. Ambode, because he fell out with Tinubu, and Tinubu, it wasn't even speculation. Tinubu stated it last year at some point that yes, he was the one that removed Ambode, and he gave reasons that because Ambode wasn't doing this and wasn't doing that. But we know that that wasn't the case because Ambode wasn't dancing to the tune of his music anymore. He wants to remain the godfather of politics. Well, Ambode is being advised here that it's better for him to just forget and forgo as it stands now, because the sort of politics that's played in Nigeria is a very dirty one that he should just get his hands off. But we'll see how all of this plays out. Leave us your take, guys. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.